Okay, it's Chef Susan again, and I have just taken the dough out of the refrigerator. It's firm but still pliable, as I said, and I've broken it up into 2 or 3 pieces, and I've rolled it out, and I'm also will show you over here. If you want to put toppings on your cookies before they go in the oven, you could use maybe a couple sprinkles of actual lavender, some baking sugar, which is very sparkly, some vanilla sugar. I also made a rose sugar, which is really beautiful, but since we're focusing on lavender sugar for this cookie, that may not make the most sense. But in any event, you don't have to do anything, but it's just kind of fun, and I just want to make sure you know you have a lot of options. So for the purposes of this recipe, I'm using a flower-shaped cookie cutter. No reason why you have to. You could just roll this out into a cylinder and just cut it into slices if you don't feel like dealing with rolling this out. But right now I have a lot of time on my hands because we're in social distancing. So anyway, so as you can see, I'm cutting the dough into I've already rolled it out. And actually this rolling pin comes from a very close friend of mine's store in Florence, Italy, TuscanyFlavors.com, owned by my friends Yvonne Rodriguez and Stefano Conti. So this is a really beautiful olive wood rolling pin, but certainly you can use anything you've got. You could even use a wine bottle to roll things out, so don't worry about getting too fancy. So I'm basically cutting these, and they're going to go right onto the silpat, which is a little baking mat that I have that's non-stick, and I'll put the other ones on there. And I wouldn't say these are delicate, but if they break or kind of split apart, don't just mash it back together. So here are the first few. So if I decide I want to sprinkle some of the sugar over, this is a good time to see you end up with really beautiful sparkles. Or I could decide to take a piece of lavender. Or as I said, you could use vanilla sugar. Here's some vanilla sugar. And you don't really need to worry about getting too much on, but maybe spread it if it lumps a little bit. So you can also go plain. So whatever you want to do, there's no right or wrong. It's really whatever your inspiration is. So that's really as simple as it is to make these lavender thyme shortbread cookies. They're going to go in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes till they're golden brown, and then they come out to cool and they're ready to eat. So it's a nice way to bring springtime inside. It's a nice time right now to create something beautiful that makes use of flowers. So if you're looking or wondering how can you find lavender flowers or organic roses, you can go onto Amazon, and there are tea sets you can buy that have prepackaged flowers like what I purchased here. You could find a lot of different sources. So I hope you have fun with this and enjoy the process.